What's going on? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of the podcast. We are your host, Dutch the Creator, and I got my man right here, Bronxx Legend, and Zoe Black may or may not be popping through, because a lot of people do fuck with Zoe Black as well. But today, man, we have not been up here in like 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I've been putting out, videos, and shout out to all of those people who came through to the inside the promo videos. Y'all are literally giving us some feedback. That's all we want, man. And y'all have been, just in the comment section telling your predictions, giving your opinions. Even if you don't agree with us, you're still giving it, and then we encourage everybody to do so. All right. But this is Inside Storyline Podcast right here on the YouTube channel. But what are we here today for, man? We are here to talk about something that is probably a little controversial. I don't know. But I'm going to say it, and I said it in the title. We're going to start off with, has The Rock saved WrestleMania 40, bruh? I'm going to let you elaborate on that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I knew it the day he started with the promo. Where should The Rock sit?
Ooh, man, you took it back.
Should he sit at the bar? Should he sit? What was the other one? What was the other one?
At the bar?
Mm-hmm.
Should he sit? No, at the booth?
At the booth, right.
At the bar?
At the bar.
Or head of the table?
At the head of the table. Now, remind me, was CM Punk injured already when he said that?
No.
Okay.
So that was pre Royal Rumble. That was pre Rock. That's when we first heard The Rock acknowledge the storyline of the Bloodline. Because we've been waiting for that since what? August, when he first showed the fuck back up.
Right.
He just went away for a couple of months and then just popped the fuck back up.
Yeah. And you said it then. You said, I hope he's not just teasing us, because that would be messed up.
That'd be fucked up.
But it was a plan in motion. Mm-hmm. Like I said, there was a lot of things going on behind the scenes that we couldn't see.
Yep.
But now they're coming to light.
Coming to fruition.
And when he said that, I said, okay, wow, we're about to be on that road. I wasn't sure if it was going to be WrestleMania, but he put the word out there.
Yep.
When CM Punk got injured and he could no longer complete the story of him versus Seth, I said, how do you save WrestleMania? Because now you're missing a really big storyline. So Rock went to SmackDown that night and showed up in between the Cody and Roman. It was a bittersweet moment for a lot of people, whether you're a Cody fan or not, because had it been Cody, CM Punk, John Cena, whoever, the man won the Royal Rumble. Don't step on his toes. Let him have his moment. But Rock stepped on his toes.
He did.
Took that moment from him. Even though, if you're a fan of wrestling, and if you're a fan of Ric Flair saying, to be the best, you got to beat to be the man, you got to beat that man.
Be the man. Yep.
Rock, Roman, it don't get no bigger.
It don't.
So, don't get me wrong. As Cody was leaving the ring and he hit the sad puppy dog, all right.
Which Rock acknowledged that too. He was like, "See, all you had to do was turn around, and say, y'all go out there and give him a hell of a job. But nah, you look back like." I just stole something from you.
Yeah, and he did. So
he was like,
Mama Rhodes.
oh man. Oh, we gonna get it. We gonna get to it. We gonna get to it.
So I was ecstatic that we're finally getting what we've been waiting for what, 2-3 years or something like that. It was supposed to have been when 30.
I think
or
after, you know, it was after The Rock. Well, it was during The Rock whooping Jimmy's ass for the first time. Remember? Because he kept on saying, I'm the tribal chief. I'm the head of his family. And everybody was like, man, where The Rock at, man? How you going to say that? Man, not the head of the table. The Rock, the head of the table.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been wanting it ever since. We've been and we've seen it happen. But the thing is, bruh, I think we did want that to happen, but just not within this Cody Rhodes thing.
Mm-hmm.
And for 2 weeks, we were in limbo, like you say, we ain't on the GPS no more.
Right.
And that press conference, the way they pivoted, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
And then not only pivoted, making chicken salad out of the shit.
Absolutely.
I mean, bruh, they fell into the best fucking work Rock ever did, bruh.
The best. When I say they let that man cook every SmackDown and he don't miss, and it's like every SmackDown, the song, the entrance, it just keeps getting better.
Man,
and not
Chris
so
Sims
much.
say, without The Rock, this will be the most boring build to a match ever. And I hate to say it because once, like you said, once CM Punk was injured, where do we go?
What do we do? Right.
What do we do?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, The Rock saved WrestleMania fucking 40.
Right. And not only are we going to get a dose of The Rock on night one, we're going to get night 1 and 2 because I think a lot of people are on the train of they're going to win night 1. And it's going to be Bloodline rules on night 2, which is going to be...
Which need to happen. Bloodline need to win.
All the fuckery.
Bloodline needs to win night 1.
Yeah.
But I want all fuckery in that too.
Oh, absolutely.
This is the time. No, I don't want no clean anything.
Mm-mm. I said that a couple months ago. I said, I don't. Nothing is going to be clean. No. The way Cody got fucked over, that's how that story need to end.
Bro, the thing is, this is wrestling. Anything can happen.
Exactly.
So, look, man, I want the fucking glass to break and Stone Cold to come in that joint and pick up the mic and be like, the first time I seen anybody on the screen, which he did tell his story, that's how he got into wrestling. He was on the floor watching TV and he seen Dusty Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been sitting around watching this shit for months and months and months. I heard you say something. None of y'all ain't saying shit. This boy about to finish his story. Fuck that. And he just come in and stunt everybody. Like, anybody can get involved in this storyline.
Yeah. Yeah. But saving WrestleMania, The Rock has done it. Some of his best work, The Rock is doing it. If y'all haven't seen, which I'm pretty sure y'all seen the interest by now, but if you want to keep on watching, you can go to our TikTok. It's on there. You can watch it over and over and over again. But this is super heel entrance. This is what The Rock says, final boss level. I used to think Roman Reigns' entrance was final boss.
They used to tout Roman Reigns as being final boss. That was his MO.
Yeah. And when you want to know if you the tribal chief, if you the final boss, if you the Oos of Oos, but when Big Oos come through and do it, he gonna show you how to do it now. Rock was like, hey yo, you thought I lost it. Not only am I gonna outdo your music, not only am I gonna outdo your entrance, but I'm better on the mic too.
Let's
I'm the
talk.
one who started this shit.
Let's talk about that because I got in the title. What about Roman Reigns? What about
Well,
Roman has been so quiet.
yeah,
He did the acknowledge me thing, but Roman, I mean, just by proxy, standing in that ring next to Dwayne the Rock fucking Johnson,
hmm
he belittles everyone.
yeah,
Your man, mere stature, just sucks everything out the room, bro. How do you think they, before they even, okay, we had a pivot,
hmm
so we did the pivot, and it's like, what was the conversations like? Because that's a big elephant in the room, in the meetings. Like, Roman, you're great, and it looked like Roman lost some weight, young.
hmm
He's not as big as he used to be. Roman, you're not gonna look good in front of
yeah,
The Rock. Are
yeah.
they gonna play on this insecurities?
I believe everything that we're seeing is on purpose. Everything that they're saying is on purpose. All of the promos on TikTok or Instagram, wherever The Rock is doing promos at,
Mm-hmm.
is on purpose. Everything The Rock is saying, even the mistaken this, everything is on
You
purpose.
know what I said that on my video. I
Mhm.
said this, and I was editing the video, right? And
Mhm.
and in the video, I was like, I don't know what it means. I was like, is that, and then it just jumped into my mind, bro. This is what he was saying before he even came on WWE TV. It's all about the long game.
Mm.
Bruh,
Mm.
this is the long game. Yeah, he letting
Long
us
game.
know.
Did you notice one of the promos Seth
Damn.
cut on Raw when he was talking about The Rock? And he was like, yeah,
Yeah,
because I don't.
he said
I was.
some are thinking Seth and The Rock are in cahoots with each other
Like I said,
because he's
it's
going
so.
extra hard at
Oh
Seth.
yeah, it's so much to it. Like I said, everything is on purpose and
Mm-hmm.
everything is being done very carefully, and they're paying
Meticulously.
attention to detail. And you know, Triple H love paying attention to
Yes, bruh.
detail
Yes.
because when you're from the Attitude Era and you was telling a story, you made sure you included every little bit in there because you wanted us emotionally invested. So when The Rock and Triple H is in the room and Heyman is in there too, and he said,
Ooh, they
"Look,
cooking.
this is what we need to really feed on it." So what you were saying about how Roman is kind of taking a back seat, how the
Mm-hmm.
mere shadow or the figure of The Rock shadows and casts over Roman.
Yep.
All of this is being done on purpose because if you look at it from the first meeting all the way until the acknowledgement of Roman, it
Mm-hmm.
was like, okay, like this motherfucker's bigger than me. He's coming out. People are looking forward to him more. He's overshadowing me. He's like, yo, I don't like this. What can I do? I'll
Mm-hmm.
make him acknowledge me so that way I'm back at the. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he did acknowledge him as his tribal
As
chief
his tribal chief.
because even he said his grandfather's looking down, or his father or his grandfather, the tribal chief, my grandfather, high
High
chief.
chief.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It's
Everything is
all
done
a
and
hierarchy.
said
Like
meticulously.
we gotta, yeah. If you ain't really looking for the detail, and you ain't listening, it'll fly right over you.
Yep. Yep. And
Everything is on purpose. They're building this story because what they said was okay. And I don't know if he knew that coming in, stepping on Cody's toes was going to get him some heat, and that's what they wanted to do. I'm not sure.
no, this is what I think. This is what I think. I don't mean to cut you off, but
Mhm.
I really think that The Rock wasn't really looking at the product like that. And the last time he seen Cody Rhodes, and we got hit on something.
Okay.
I'm gonna just put a pin on that real quick. But the last time he seen Cody Rhodes, he was Stardust. You see what I'm saying?
He reminded us.
Yes, and that's what I'm gonna put a pin in that because I want to know how Cody felt about that. Matter of fact, let's fuck with it right now. Cody said he don't want on live TV that image of Stardust to ever be shown. Like he made that known, unless he like whenever you hear about Stardust, he's bringing it up. When he do that in the ring and let him do it. Let me do it. But don't. The Rock pulled up, and this could be a detriment to his character, bro. The Rock pulled up on the Titantron Stardust.
Yeah.
Do you think he went too far with that? And do you think they brought that past Cody before they did that?
I think everything is being held in a meeting room or in some way, shape, or form. Like I said, everything is detailed and on purpose. And I think they like, look, we're telling some of the best work ever. This story is deep. It's personal. When I say that you were a mistake as a child, you wasn't even meant to be here. When Cody talks about their grandfathers and all that, the slap, him giving him his receipt, this is personal. So yeah, we're gonna dig. Even with Seth, they put the picture up. Your wife is more,
popular than you are.
Yeah, so it's like it's personal. They're gonna dig.
And I think when Cody came back and was dealing with Vince McMahon, like no one thought this scenario was going to happen. Like, yes, I mean, so yes, I do think they are all in cahoots, and I don't think they disrespect that man like that. You know what I'm saying? Of not telling him about what they're going to do, and he's probably like, look, you gotta think, young. Cody Rhodes is in a fucking program with The Rock.
Yeah.
Like, bruh. Anybody in that locker room will kill to be in Cody Rhodes' position.
Absolutely.
The Rock is going in on him every week. So let me tell you something when that's happening. When The Rock goes in on you every week, you have Access Hollywood looking at you. You have TMZ looking at you. You have Hollywood looking at you. You have everybody gonna know who the fuck Cody Rhodes is at the end of WrestleMania 40.
Right. That's the equivalent of if Cody announced, yeah, I was watching Inside the Storyline podcast last night.
Right.
And people gonna be like, oh, okay. Cody fans is gonna go and Cody fans is gonna go and look it up.
Our jobs in a week.
Yeah.
Because I need a couple of days to know it's real.
Right. But if The Rock was to say, and I want to talk about those guys on, because he's a heel.
Like he did your man on Busted Open.
Right.
I wish I could have been a motherfucking Cody Crybaby when he was like, these motherfuckers. Man.
Right. I'm telling you, to be mentioned, to be in the same ring on the same WrestleMania. When they say this is going to be one of the biggest WrestleMania, not that shit that they were talking about with Roman and Brock.
The biggest.
Yeah.
This is going to be the biggest WrestleMania of all fucking time, bro.
Before it was just Roman and Cody, it was like, all right, yeah, well, we wanted him to finish the story, but now it's like, ooh.
Let me ask you something. Somebody said something. Who said this? Was it Booker T? Somebody said this shit, and I really had to think about it. I really had, and I think it was Sam. Was it not Sam Wrestling? Or the guy that, I'm gonna pose the question to you. Whew, and I'm going out on a limb But just think about the question before you answer the question.
Okay.
And you guys can think about it as well. Y'all coming in here, please make sure that you hit that like button. It helps the algorithm share the video around YouTube. Is the Bloodline storyline in its totality, from beginning to The Rock right now, the best storyline ever in wrestling?
For me, it's top 3 or top 5. And I say that because Undertaker and Kane story was pretty damn good. Undertaker's brother, we kept wanting to see him, and then when we finally seen him, and he had some of the similar powers and same moves, and he was a 7-foot monster. And Kane, how he can act his ass off. So it made for a really good, compelling story. And then it's Undertaker. It's like, who can defeat the Undertaker? But yeah.
And
so
that layer, that put another layer to Undertaker.
Exactly.
Like before that, he was just the dead man, or
yeah.
no, not even. He wasn't even a dead man yet. He was still the Undertaker. Like he was still that character of the Undertaker, taking souls and digging holes.
Yeah.
And then that gave him that gave him a humanity. You know, like that humanized him a little bit, and because he was the baby face in that. You see what I'm saying? Yes, you're absolutely right. I love that storyline.
That was the thing. Rock and Stone Cold. I mean, when you have them two in a ring together, or have them two in a story, oh man. I mean, those two personalities, you just can't miss. And they're hilarious together. The sing-alongs, the matches itself, the back and forths and all of that. The need for Stone Cold, I need to beat you, Rock. I have to. There's no other way. And I'll do whatever, which he did, because he joined with McMahon. I'll do whatever to beat you and take that belt. And The Rock, just that whole energy of it. You know, Stone Cold, what'd he say? All you got to do is stay healthy. And I was like, all right, he's going to leave the ring. And The Rock said, don't leave. He said, all I want to tell you is get ready.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he had to fuck with him a little more, the mental game. And he goes, if you smell, and he get a little closer, what The Rock, and get up in his face, and he take the glasses off. He goes, it's cooking. Yeah, I mean, like, because nobody could get up in Stone Cold's face like that.
Stone Cold, that dude.
And then walk away.
Stone Cold, that dude.
Hey, with a silk shirt and penny loaf. Come on, yo.
Let me tell you something. When I heard that question, I had to really think. Like, I'm a wrestling fan, you know, and I was not here for the ruthless aggression, so I cannot even, because I don't have a feeling. I seen it, and I've been through it over and over, but I wasn't there. But I know what I was there for. This bloodline storyline, McMahon, Stone Cold storyline, and this right here, brother, you can call this the new world order of professional wrestling. Oh my bash at the motherfucking beach. Bruh. The NWO storyline before it got stupid is, oh man, woo. I will have to say the best storyline in wrestling history will have to be between those three for me, the best storyline was Stone Cold McMahon.
Okay.
Because let me tell you something about that storyline. That storyline birthed the Attitude Era, bruh. Like, Stone Cold was the receipt to the NWO, the other storyline I have, and the only reason I ain't gonna say they, I'm gonna say them to be first or my best, is because this was that reaction. This was the response to that created what we know now as professional wrestling and how we do business. The authority figure, like right. Literally, like that storyline of Stone Cold chasing the shit out of that belt. Every time he gets fucked over. Mm-hmm. And him and Vince McMahon going back and forth each week, bruh. Remember when at the end of the show, Stone Cold put the gun up to Vince McMahon's head, bruh?
Bang.
Bang.
Yeah.
I remember watching that shit. Like, this nigga gonna shoot him for real? Like, he's pissed his pants. Like, young, this was some, and it went on for about 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That was the first time it gave people not to cut you off, but it gave people the idea of, man, maybe I could whoop my boss ass. You pissing me off today.
That's what they say. Austin versus Mr. McMahon, man. Look. The thing is, that storyline is probably the most influential storyline to date, because that put us in this Attitude Era. And then that Attitude Era birthed that Ruthless Aggression Era.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have Ruthless Aggression without that attitude. But I have to give it to the Bloodline storyline, because this thing went from Roman Reigns coming back and dominating, wreck everything and leave.
Yeah.
And then I'm about to break down the layers to this. Okay, last time we seen him where he's getting dog food pulled on him and shit by Baron Corbin. Okay, that now he's back, wreck everything and leave. Got new teeth, got eyes, beard, looking real sharp.
Yeah.
Then we get another layer. That camera pan out, him sitting on the jump. We got Heyman. Paul fucking Heyman is sitting next to Roman Reigns. And we like, what? And then we got Jey Uso getting berated by his cousin. It's there's layers. And then we got Jimmy injured, coming back, throwing in the towel. And then we got these matches every fucking month. Roman Reigns is dominating.
Yep.
Now this is becoming a streak. He stacked Daniel Bryan and Edge on each other. He said what he was gonna do. I'm gonna stack them and rock them.
Damn.
Sami Zayn come in like a whole year worth of material gems, bruh.
Yeah.
That put Sami Zayn from fucking with Knoxville and Jackass to the fucking main event of WrestleMania. What?
Yeah.
And then they spin the block on Jay.
Yeah.
Made us feel for him again. And then made him a baby face. To now, The Rock. Man, come on, bro.
I'll say this. And you cut up the wrestling years. You start with your golden age. You start you after that it's your Attitude Era, and then it's your Ruthless Aggression. So after Ruthless Aggression, I will say that the Bloodline storyline is the best to ever come out of this era. This is the best story that has ever been told.
Yes.
I guess probably within the last decade. So I will give them that. And they've told a hell of a story. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I can't really remember, probably with the exception of Undertaker and Kane or McMahon and Austin, that a story has been told this long while still keeping your interest.
Mm.
You know? So to do that nowadays where you can't keep nobody's attention or focus, like you gotta keep your TikTok short and all that in the crybaby era. Yeah. We in the Cody crybaby era.
I like that.
So
I'm a Cody crybaby. By the way, I am a Cody crybaby.
Well, yeah. And if y'all don't know, y'all can look back at a couple of our
go back. Man, I go hard.
He go hard for Cody.
Whoa!
I need you to get a big American Nightmare flag and hang it on.
I'm halfway there. But you're right, bro. You're right. Yeah. You're absolutely right. This shit, and now I think we got Vince McMahon the fuck out of here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think he hindered WWE for man. Whatever TKO, like all of them, man, bruh. I swear, what they're doing, what Triple H is doing, like what they're doing is genius. Everybody is shining, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Like this shit, and they ain't go too far from Vince McMahon. They still keeping it, bruh. The Rock is coming out every fucking week. He's calling people crackheads. He's saying whatever fuck, and reports are that Rock has some heat in the back because he get the cuss and they don't. Guess what? I'm gonna tell you this, and we're gonna cut this out. The Rock can do whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Damn right.
Because The Rock has paid dues since 1996.
Mm-hmm.
The Rock has left the world of wrestling, went on not to only be in movies, bruh. Anybody could be in movies. I could be in a movie. He's the biggest movie star alive. He became the biggest box office draw alive. The Rock don't even have to shit wrestling anymore. And for that man to come off of that high fucking horse and come down and do promos for WWE and actually go all in?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he get to say what the fuck he want to say.
And he still feel it every time he come out.
Yes.
He feel it. So it's an energy. It's a feeling that you can't get nowhere else.
I used to think that him and Cena used to just say it.
Mm-hmm.
But him and Cena love this fucking business, bruh.
Yeah.
They love it. They loved it. You would not do this shit if you did not love it.
And for let's say if Rock was a son and Triple H was a son and McMahon was the father, and they said, oh well, Dad ain't want to allow us to do that. And they said, oh well, Dad sold the company to me. He go, Dad sold the company to you, so we can do what we want to do now. Hell yeah, whatever you want to do. And Rock is like, oh shit, I'm about to go all in.
Yeah, and they just gave him the keys to the castle.
Yeah.
The Rock doing what he, and I think this what I think. I think The Rock wouldn't have been this much invested with Vince McMahon because he wouldn't be able to do what he wanted to do. Now, he could do whatever he wanted to do as far as Vince McMahon allows. Because The Rock, he say shit back in the day when the shit was Cena and whatever. But he wasn't doing this. What he's doing, like, when you see The Rock in the ring for the last 3 SmackDowns, John, this man is saying anything. And on top of that, he's giving you the RR rated version of it on his Instagram. And shout out to that man for creating a whole. Now, The Rock is showing wrestlers what they need to do. And guess who's doing it now? Drew McIntyre is actually doing it.
Yeah.
Come on. The Rock is don't sit up here and tell me The Rock ain't making fucking change. He's influential.
Mm-hmm.
People was probably thinking they couldn't do that. Yes, you can. Go on your live. If I'm The Rock and I can do this, go on your live and talk your shit.
Exactly.
Now, I bet in the next year, every wrestler is going to be talking their shit on their live.
And like he said the wrestling is fun again. You know, it's got more eyes on it than anything. You know, it's drawing all this attraction.
He's saying the word professional wrestling,
mm-hmm.
where you couldn't say that up under fucking Vince McMahon. And yes, The Rock needed to remove them fucking Rhodes from the back of his fucking
But
head.
not the Ezekiel Jackson looking.
Yeah, he do got them.
Almost forgot about Ezekiel.
I mean, he old though. He old. I get with them Jones are adding up though. It's like each year is getting one more.
Hey, look, when you ain't got no neck and your shoulders is like this, I mean, all of this is going.
Hey, yeah, I've been trying to picture this big ass motherfucker in his wrestling gear. I'm like, young, is The Rock gonna look right in his wrestling gear?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, he should have a Bobby Lashley type joint going on. The pants, man.
The Rock ain't never wore no pants. He ain't gonna wear them.
He
probably gonna bring the vest back. Then when he was Hollywood Rock, I think he had like a vest.
It looked like his motherfucking calves little as shit, and it ain't gonna be proportioned right.
Look, I don't know.
I hope my man looks presentable, because they did it in the commercial, but it was they blacked it out and shit. I want to see how he look in the fucking. In his gear, man.
He a lot.
He big as shit right now,
bigger
bro.
than he was before. Yeah,
he big as shit. But it looked like. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say that I am gonna say this. It looked like he cut weight a little bit though.
Yeah. He
I
gonna need.
I was tripping.
If he gonna move around the way he's supposed to, he's gonna need to.
My sweating like shit.
Yeah. My fear is. You remember how he used to do that DDT and then he pop up? I said, I don't know if he popping up. I don't know if Rock popping up.
The last Joan he did on Gender, he didn't get all the way out. He did the Jonas. Whoa, shit.
He's laid together. Hey, y'all, he 50-something. Come on now.
I mean,
come a little slack.
I think the tag match. And let's talk about the tag match too. I think the tag match is going to help him out a lot as far as the work being done. So you have The Rock, Roman Reigns versus Cody and Seth. Let me ask you: is Seth trading? Is he gonna turn heel on Cody?
I don't put nothing past Seth. You gotta remember,
it's too predictable at this point in time.
Because they're telling such a good story, I wouldn't be surprised if there's something there that causes him to lose that match that first night. I wouldn't be surprised. But the question would be, if Seth turns on him on night one, then who would be his help on night two? Unless we're still going with, which I believe that we still are, that Rock and Cody is in cahoots.
I posed this on my behind the promo, John. I said, look, what I think is happening is this. To keep Cody Rhodes white meet babyface. He needs to be plausible deniability. I think that The Rock is secretly helping Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
I think The Rock is in cahoots with himself, and from the get-go, he thought Roman Reigns was a psychopath, a sociopath with too much power, and he needs to be stopped. But he knows, The Rock knows, the only way to get to a sociopath or a psychopath is to give them what they want. Hence, acknowledge me.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns, I acknowledge you as my tribal chief.
Right.
You gotta be a trickster. You have to play their game. You have to get them. You have to play mind games with them.
Yeah.
And that's what he's been doing. But Cody Rhodes, he's oblivious to this, based upon him walking up that aisle, looking back. We seen it. You know, like it was that.
Yeah.
Now, do I think that they had a long game, and I think it was going to eventually be Cody versus Rock versus Roman? I think that was the original plan. But they wasn't going to chance this shit because they needed that story to play out. You see what I'm saying? They couldn't do it because they motherfuckers would have riot and, you know, took over the fucking shows and shit, fucked up ticket sales and shit. Like, it's a business. We gotta pivot, and that's what they did. And I think they pivoted into an opportunity to where The Rock can be like, oh, I can really get my creative juices flowing right now. I'm forced to, and that's where we at right now. The Rock, when he got smacked, I said in my video, he laughed because he like, he getting it now. I need him to be the most ruthless motherfucker to go against the most ruthless motherfucker.
You better summon every ounce of hate and everything you went through. Anytime somebody's ever joked and called you Stardust, like look at that picture before you go out and fight Roman and say, I ain't going back, goddamn. I ain't going
back.
I ain't going
Fuck
back.
that. I'm not going back.
Right. But everything you said is right to a T. So Roman and Rock fighting to see who's head of the table. It was good enough, but it wasn't great. So he said, what more? Because when he made the statement of, should I sit at the booth, should I sit at the bar, should I sit at the head of the table, Roman laughed it off.
I remember that.
Yeah, like, you know, like he's not even in the conversation. That's what he said. So Rock said, okay, how can I be in your conversation? Because you don't even take me serious right now. But I'm going to show you.
Cooking.
Not only am I going to break you down, but I'm going to work with your worst enemy. I'm going to turn everybody against you. And I'm going to take from you what you love the most. Damn. So that next time you see me and we meet in this ring, we're going to fight. But not just for the head of the table. We're going to fight to see. We're going to fight. It's going to be vengeance on his side. It's going to be more because I took everything from you. And that's what Cody kept saying. I'm going to take everything from you. Everything. And The Rock said, you know how you do it? Because he's not going to see it coming. I'm acknowledging him. I'm by his side. I'm letting him call the shots. I'm making him feel comfortable and let his guard down. That I'm going to have his back.
Yep.
And just when he thinks that we got you cornered, boom. And then we're going to meet down the line and finish the story.
This is what I say. And all what you just said goes great with, because I gave y'all the Rock working by himself. But let's just say if he is working with Cody, that phone call started it all.
Yeah.
That phone call, yes, the council joint. Like, he probably said, Cody. Now, this is in the storyline. Cody, you can go and challenge Roman Reigns. Like, you did win the Royal Rumble. You hit one of these. You did everything that you did last year. That's what you did. And you're gonna go and you're gonna fight. Solo is gonna come down, or Jimmy is gonna come down. Heyman is gonna come down. They're gonna fuck up your match and you're gonna lose.
Mm-hmm.
You're going about it the same exact way. You have to change it up. Let's say I go and you introduce me to come in. And then, we knew the people was going to be mad. Because we need to get you back on there. But it can't be traditional, you challenging him and it gotta be, because we gotta fuck up Roman's mind. So therefore, I'm gonna take it, and then I'm gonna turn heel. I'm going to sacrifice. I'm going to be the bad guy. I have to be the bad guy for the next couple of weeks.
Right.
But it's all building you up. It's all building you up. I'm gonna smack the shit out of you at a press conference. And
that part.
You're going to get an opportunity to smack me, but I want you to really smack me, which he fucking did.
He did. But...
And dog, now he gonna be like, we didn't think Seth was going to come into the fray. He fucking came, and they had to pivot to make that tag match. And I guarantee, I'm talking about when all said and done, and they giving us the backstory of everything, it's going to be all of this. And he's going to reveal to, and I'm dying to see Roman Reigns' facial expressions when he's starting to realize all of this shit has been, and it's going to be the Raw after WrestleMania.
He gives the best facial expression.
Oh my God.
Oh.
If it was a war for this shit, Roman Reigns got it. So at the end of the day, Roman is gonna, if The Rock show his true colors night 2, whatever shenanigans that make sure Cody wins, the next day Roman Reigns is gonna ask for questions. He's gonna have questions, and he's gonna be the first motherfucker to walk out on Raw. And then Rock, and just The Rock comes out, because we need Cody to come out by himself as the new fucking champion. But The Rock comes out and he scolds him. But it's not what we think, bruh. It's not I want to fight you or I hate you. It's, I had to humble you, cousin. I had to take this belt away from you to show you who you really are. Like, The Rock still has faith in Roman Reigns, but Roman ain't taking that shit. Roman spears the shit out of The Rock. Hit him with the Superman. Now, The Rock is straight up babyface. You see what I'm saying? Like, bruh, it's layers to this shit.
I was about to say, so the nigga going Jimmy Uso him?
Yeah.
Because I still stand by it. Jimmy ain't had to make Jay lose that match. He could have just told him. But we're about to run it back, though. Hey,
let's see what somebody say. He said, I think The Rock stays heel and Roman turns babyface. I've been hearing about this. Rock, Solo, and Jacob Fatu. They've been talking about him too. Will be the new super bloodline.
Jacob, I like Jacob. That's the Samoan Weirdo. Yeah.
They say if Seth turns, there will be too many heels. It needs to be a double turn. Someone is doing a double cross at rank. Oh, I do believe that. Can we at least agree to that? Somebody is double crossing somebody.
Hey, look, it's gonna be an emotional fuckery night. Like it's gonna be a lot.
I'm gonna be in New Jersey for both nights, my man. And yeah, and we gonna do a podcast both nights.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking probably take the fuck off work. Like, that's gonna be a fucking emotional ass fucking weekend.
It's gonna be a lot.
Like shit, bro. I've been trying to figure out. Like, this is the biggest WrestleMania I ever anticipated.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm trying to think how the fuck I'm gonna. That fucking main event at night 2, young, is gonna be so stressful.
Both nights, I think it's just gonna be like,
hey, bro. Because if they swerve us and Cody and Seth wins the first night, I'm like, hold the fuck up, young. No. So what does that mean for tomorrow?
Right.
This is some stressful shit, but it's, man, I haven't felt this way since the fucking Monday Night Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, every week we're just watching the NWO, Stone Cold, Mick Foley, NWO, it was just NWO.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it's just getting crazy. So I feel like getting help from the boss kind of make Cody look weak. But that's why he's not revealing it. Well, you let's talk about that real quick, bro. Don't we want a clean victory for Cody?
No, I told you that from the beginning. I need him to give Roman back what he's been giving him for the past, a year or so. And not only that, okay, you say getting help from the boss makes him look weak. Let me remind you that him alone is a problem. Now add Solo, add Jimmy, and The Rock. Even though, we're speculating that The Rock is helping him. But Solo and Jimmy, there's always been a problem. These ain't no little Samoans. These are big Samoan guys.
Right.
I think I need some help.
Not help me.
Help me.
But it has to be in a way where, okay, when the baby faces help the baby face, they help in a way where they put things back on track.
Mm-hmm.
Like sort of like how, who the fuck came in? It was just a week ago too. I'm trying to think. Sami Zayn, Gable. So Sami Zayn is hurt. He's fucking hurt because they can't. Bronson Reed fucked him up, right? Bronson kept fucking him up. He fucked up. So Gable comes in. Gable's a baby face, but Gable's like, get up. I'm not trying to win this like that. Get up. So baby faces are just there to put you back in the game fairly. They're not there to just straight up fuck you up and then put Cody Rhodes on top of you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's more like the baby faces need to do something to where Cody is not looking like a heel.
Right.
So it's going to be hard doing that if you have all of the fucking bloodline out there. Now, what they can do is just isolate Roman Reigns from the bloodline.
Yeah, and I think they're going to do that in some way, shape, or form. The Rock is going to play a major role in keeping the bloodline away in some way, shape, or form.
That's true.
It even might be like, you know what, y'all don't even need to be there on night whatever. I'm a have his back.
You know what is? You know what's gonna happen? That's probably well. Okay, that's gonna be. Oh, this is what I think gonna happen. I think Bloodline is gonna win. It's gonna be Bloodline rules. Bloodline will come. I mean, they're gonna make look from the get go. We've been saying, and this is all boils down to adversity for Cody.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we were. Well, Triple H was getting on before WrestleMania last year. So it's like, he need adversity. We thinking that shit that he was going through throughout the year was adversity, which it was Brock Lesnar 3 times. That is pretty much adversity.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he's getting the stacks. I mean, they keep stacking and stacking. Like, they're trying to make it seem like some astronomical shit that he can't get out of, right?
Right.
So, the only man that can get him out of that is The Rock. So just like when he hit Roman with the motherfucking crossroads, Solo came in. Bam!
Mm-hmm.
He's done. So at the end of the day, that's going to be The Rock. The Rock is going to, at the end of all the shenanigans, The Rock is going to do something that will be directly affecting Cody Rhodes winning.
I just thought about something. And I feel like we already knew that there was going to be a Jay versus Jimmy. But what if Rock has been kind of orchestrating behind the scenes and telling Jimmy, yo, go over there, do this, do that. But he's telling Jay also, like, look, there's a bigger picture at hand. Yeah, your brother want to fight you, whatever. You don't have to accept. But what I need you to do is to accept, because we need him out the picture. So when night 2 comes, he's no longer available. Now the worry is Solo. I'm just saying, I'm playing devil's advocate. Okay. What if there's even more to it? Because it's a possibility Jimmy may not even be able to, depending on when, whatever night that match takes place.
Because I do think Jimmy and Jay is involved in this main event.
Yeah.
That's why I feel now check it out. I don't even think they can have a match without hugging each other at the end of it,
Yeah.
Like I don't think, because their feud is not based in hate, it's based in who the biggest Uso, who the big brother.
Yeah.
They gonna hug it out at the end of that fucking match,
Okay. So then you think at the end, Jimmy is on Jay's side?
I don't think it's gonna be on that. I think what's gonna happen on night 2 is, okay, they put us in this narrative of, man, did a good match, blah, 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 we hug it out, kiss it out, man, you my brother.
Mm.
That right there is going to just plant a seed to that loyalty. So when Jimmy does come out during the Roman Reigns Cody Rhodes match, Jay comes out, and Jay like, what you doing, bruh? What you doing? We just let that be. Let Tribal Chief handle that. And Jimmy now has to make a decision. I mean, we're gonna get that drama, bro. We're gonna get that back and forth. Like, nah, no. And Jay like, nah, no. We hashed it out. We fought. No. And I think Jimmy will go back with Jay.
Yeah.
And then Solo will come out. And Solo go look at Jimmy like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, I gotta go with my brother. And Solo marched down. And I think Solo will be the one that's about to end it for Cody again. And then The Rock gonna take out Solo. And that's gonna be the opening. Roman Reigns he's not protected no more. And right then and there, that's when The Rock is, everybody gonna look at The Rock like, oh, we knew it. And Rock will be, look at Cody. Cody gonna have Roman. Oh, I want to see this. Cody gonna have Roman in his third fucking crossroads, and he gonna look at Rock outside of the ring, and Rock gonna be, go hit him with one of these, Joe, and then bam, and then 1, 2, fucking 3, and guess what? Just like The Rock came out in 2015 and raised Roman Reigns, he's going to get in the ring and raise Cody's hand as being the new undisputed heavyweight champion of the fucking world. Damn, I be cooking. Cooking, nigga. Cooking. Let's see. We got, no one should hit a finisher on Roman at WrestleMania, though. What?
15 crossroads for the win. Cody has to look strong. Hey, yo, 15? After 10? I'm like,
I think I'm with him, yeah. I think it needs to be excessive ass crossroads. Yeah. Not 15, but Cody gotta make sure this nigga is down.
He going, yo, that's gonna have to be the first move of the match.
Cody
and then all throughout the match.
I can see them, because remember when they did Brock Lesnar, Cena, and he just
suplexes.
I mean, 10 minutes, bro, straight up suplexes. So I can see that happening when it finally, like, he just bam, bam, bam. He do like 4 or 5.
Yeah, 15 is a little.
Yeah, 15.
That's overkill.
Yeah, he fucked up.
I'm like, who sits still for 15 of those? I don't know. That's a lot.
Right. Like, nigga, I ain't gonna even let you do this in kayfabe. Like, this is
right.
This is just not cool at all.
Like, I'm literally sitting underneath your armpit like this. I'm not taking 15 of those. I'm not.
Oh shit! But look, man. I just wanted to get up here and talk about these instances of predictions, man. Why do you think Cody Rhodes cried on? Do you think he needed that?
No. It looked horrible.
Fucked up.
Even if that shit was planned, it just looked bad.
I'm sorry, bro. I was feeling him until The Rock carried the shit out of him. The Rock's like, you fucking crying?
Are you serious?
Are you fucking serious? Like, when he said all that shit, I was like, damn. He did look fucked up.
Like, when he did it, I was just like, you really going in with this? I can't hand it to Dusty Rhodes, but I can hand it to Maria Lucha, whatever the hell her last name is. I was just like, I just wanted to be like, do some push-ups. What the fuck are you crying about? You just slapped the shit out The Rock. You're supposed to be looking strong right now.
And The Rock said, yeah, you just slapped shit out of me. So what are you going to say on Raw? I mean, everybody's trying to figure out, you start fucking crying. Started fucking crying. Get the fuck out of here. Shut the fuck up. I was like, damn.
And then he turned it to his mama. He said, look, your son's not going to finish the story, and he going to get a belt. But it ain't going to be the belt that you expected.
The Rock disrespectful, bro.
Disrespectful.
I mean, he just straight up disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
He went in on that man mama.
Yeah. He said, I need you to sit in the front row so I can hand that belt to you. And then all I can say is just, you're welcome. Not the Moana, though. Damn. Probably had the little kids and shit singing along. Oh, mommy, I know that song.
Hey, The Rock is fucked up, young.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bruh. This man be saying some shit. I be like, wow. Wow. Did he just, wow. Hey, yeah, I'm sorry. The Rock is the best. Ric Flair wrote something. He said, I gotta say, The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson is the most entertaining person in wrestling history. He's our Muhammad Ali.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Muhammad Ali for getting inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. He should have been. I thought he was inducted. Shit.
I thought he was too.
Man, let's talk about. Matter of fact, Heyman is now getting inducted into the Hall of Fame.
That's a big one.
Who would induct him?
CM Punk.
That's all I can think about.
Yeah. When you think about
now Tommy Dreamer from ECW, like it has to be some. If it's not CM Punk, it has to be.
Can't be Lesnar.
It should be Lesnar.
It should be,
but it can't be Lesnar.
It can't be Lesnar.
I think they're gonna eventually bring him back. He just needs to go away for a minute, like Hogan, and you know,
you think they'd let Roman Reigns do
it? That'll be out of his character. He you gotta still protect this character.
Okay.
It's either CM Punk or Curtis Axel.
What the hell? Where is Curtis Axel? Remember Axelmania?
He fucking up. He said Curtis Axel. Oh my god. Oh, it has to be somebody from ECW. Bubba Ray.
Dudley Boys would be a good one, I guess, right?
See, the thing about it is, Heyman will be the inductor for a lot of people. But who is going to induct Heyman?
That's a good one. I really wasn't expecting him to be.
It's gonna be the most entertaining speech of all time at the Hall of Fame.
The only one I could think of off back, like I said, was CM Punk, and who could actually
articulate,
and keep the crowd, on their feet. But I can't really think of anybody else.
Yeah, because it's like Heyman would be the one who do these things.
Mm-hmm.
But who would go in for Heyman? And then you know Heyman's from the 80s.
Yeah,
he was Paul E. Dangerously. So there's a lot of influential people we probably don't even fucking know about.
This is true.
DDP, I think he got a good relationship with DDP.
Yeah. There's so many people that started in ECW. Stone Cold started in ECW. So it's like, it's so many people that could really induct him into the Hall of Fame. But again, my top person that comes to mind is CM Punk.
Yeah, and he's there.
Yeah.
Might as well utilize the man.
Exactly.
So, brother, Cody Rhodes. I want to ask you this question too, because I've been writing down a lot of things that I want to do little individual videos on. So we're just going to attack them right now. Is Cody Rhodes the most influential wrestler today? And you got to think about influence on the wrestling world. Do you think he's the most influential wrestler today?
Not counting The Rock, right?
Well, yeah, matter of fact, yes. If you can even put him up under there.
Because
Now
if you're talking about,
I said The Rock saved WrestleMania 40, but The Rock didn't save wrestling.
I kind of think he did.
You think he did?
Yeah.
Wrestling?
Yeah, when he said
Professional
wrestling is the
wrestling?
most exciting that it's ever been, it's the most talked about it's ever been, and he's not lying. So if you
He's
talk
not.
about influence,
But
then
but that's on a WWE level. The thing is, when we talk about the wrestling business, Cody Rhodes left the WWE. He was getting probably $800,000 a year, easy. He rolled out. He created something. I'm about to go deep with it. He created something and spearheaded that motherfucker. He created this to create competition. To where WWE people who haven't been here for a minute, to come. If Cody Rhodes never left WWE, CM Punk will not be back in WWE. And we all know CM Punk is good for wrestling right now.
right.
At the end of the day, Cody Rhodes created AEW. Now, Nick Khan and all, yes, all of the other shit happened, but none of this happens without Cody Rhodes. He created this. CM Punk went to that. CM Punk got kicked out of that, then went back to WWE. CM Punk winning that. Now, we can say on that show that they had where they was analyzing everything on Fox, that could have been a shoehorn back in for CM Punk, but we never will know. But this is what we do know. That brought Punk back to the WWE. And on top of that, that made the WWE up its game like the NWO did with WWE. WWE had to create Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin saved WWE at that time. At this time, Cody Rhodes' decision to leave WWE and go start AEW created a domino effect to where Edge has a longer career now where he's actually doing something. Daniel Bryan has a longer career where he's doing something. John Moxley got to roll out from that dumbass shit they was doing. Like, he created, by him leaving WWE, influenced the wrestling world to change, period. Back to what happened in the 90s with WCW and Scott Hall and them going over to WCW. So I do think Cody Rhodes is actually the most influential wrestler today.
When you break it down that way, then I absolutely agree. He basically created a modern day WCW.
Yeah, there you go.
And you know how influential that was to a lot of people who jumped ship from WWF. So yeah, I agree with you. Once you elaborate on that.
And I'm not going to take that credit for everything I said because I got some of it from Not Sam Wrestling. But at the end of the day, I had to think about it my goddamn self. Like,
shout out Not Sam Wrestling. All
shout
right.
out Not Sam Wrestling. I'm trying to come on your show, player. Please come on. Let us come on. I just beg for that. But anyway, the thing is, man, that's why I fuck with Cody Rhodes. I fuck with Cody Rhodes Not because he wins a lot. It's the man left 800 G's a fucking year. I ain't leaving 800 G's a year, young. Fuck that.
You know, WWE is probably giving him. They got to top that. So,
Man,
and look, you were right. They did give him his own bus. I've seen it many times now.
Like he left 800,000 a year to go on the Indies, where he was getting.
You were saying WWE was giving him 800,000?
Yeah, he was making 800.
Okay.
The man was at 800, smooth. He said it. He was like, you know, I could have lived the rest of my fucking life based off of this, based off who my daddy is. I wouldn't have left that shit. I would have Stardust the fuck out that shit. Like, even if you told me, bruh, I'm sorry. Even if you told me, it's a strong possibility that you can turn into this American Nightmare nigga and, you know, make probably $3 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
But they tell me it's a possibility, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, nah, I'm cool with this 8. I'm good with this 8. So you don't want to go and Wrestlemania and, you know, 800 G's a year is pretty fucking smooth. That's guaranteed. I'm guaranteed to get that. This might happen.
And
I would have stayed. What would you would have did? Would you would have stayed at 800 or just took the chance?
It really depended on what I'm in it for. If I'm just in it for the money, hell yeah, I'm staying with this 800 a year. But if I'm trying to do more than that, because at that point, yeah, I can get 800 a year, but I'm not going to move from the spot I'm in, and I'm not going to be able to finish the story and be what my father
I gotta throw some paint on. I gotta throw some paint on every once in a while. Show up the main event.
Yeah,
that's
but
where he was at that point in time. Cody Rhodes was on the fucking pre-show.
Yeah. But he wanted to reach that goal of main event WrestleMania.
I'm just saying, look, I'm not a lazy nigga, right? And I don't like lazy people.
Mm-hmm.
However, if someone willing to pay me $800,000 for not doing shit, I mean, I can do a lot with that money and do what the fuck I want to do with the money on the side. Like, that's 800. That's 800. So I'm probably getting like 6. Probably getting like 6, 4, 6, between 4 and 6 after taxes.
So if somebody tell you, all right, we'll give you 800 a year to stay and do what we need you to do, or you can go away and come back,
not doing much of nothing because he wasn't doing much of nothing.
Or you could go away and come back and we'll give you a couple million. Do you take the upfront money now or do you take the longevity joint?
But the thing about the comeback joint, it's not a guarantee.
Right.
Like they didn't like they're giving you this on some, you can do this. You're going to go do these indie shows for like a year. Because he was gone for 7 years. So, first 2 years, you doing these indie shows, ain't getting no fucking money. Your wife with you and shit. Now, I'm sure that 800 a year, I mean, he's not broke. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's not broke. So, you know, they living off that shit. Then you go to TNA, doing your little storyline and shit. Then, you know, after about 5 years, you and the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega say, yeah, I want to do this all-in show. See if we can sell out a fucking arena. And they do it. Like, everything depends on the next thing. So, with that shit wasn't guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? To get Tony Khan and you know, like, everything had to be, like, an Endgame and shit. The Avengers zone. That rat had to literally go over that thing to get Ant-Man back. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the fucking MCU relied on, that rat. You know what I'm saying? Going over that thing to get that man up out of there.
Right.
So it's like if Scott Lang knew that it's a possibility that the Ret can come step on that, would he have made that leap? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I got this guarantee 800, and all I gotta do is put on this paint every couple of fucking weeks.
But again, it's about what you're in it for.
That's true. And I think he was always in it to be a top star.
Mm-hmm.
And look at him now. So
yeah,
he made the right choice. Believe he made the fucking right. The man is somebody on Al Jones said, Cody Rhodes is an upper middle card. Upper. They say upper. Matter of fact, I'm pulling it up right now. And I said, bruh, do you really think that? Like,
he's an upper middle card?
They said, hold on, wait, let me see. Where's that motherfucker?
But you know what? I watched Air last night, the Jordan story.
Oh, that John was nice.
And Cody Rhodes
was showing his motherfucking face.
Yeah. Cody Rhodes was kind of like that. It was like, well, you could stay with Adidas or go to Converse, or you can go to Nike and do your own thing and create your own and be the only one to represent and make your own stuff.
But that was a
that was a
risk too, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But again, it's all about what you're in it for, because he could have easily been up there with Bird and Magic.
They said, do you think Ziggler can come back and main event?
Look, let me tell you something. I was upset about Ziggler being cut in the first place. Ziggler is a main event guy.
I'm out to disagree with you, because Ziggler has been in the game almost 20 years. And he had his peak with AJ Lee.
Okay.
Now, you can make anybody a star. I'm going to go ahead and just say, outside of that, no. Ziggler, you see certain things. Ziggler got fired. Ziggler was going to ride that 800,000. Ziggler was me. Like, he was going to be here. Fuck that. I'm going to be here. And I'm sure Ziggler was getting like 800.
Mm-hmm.
But he got fired. Now he's got to be forced to go on TNA and have a nigga that don't nobody fucking know make fun of his motherfucking ex name. You know what I'm saying? Like, now he on Busted Open Radio as a fucking host.
But you also got to understand, this was still McMahon era too.
I don't got nobody.
Because Triple H wouldn't have done that. You know he wouldn't.
Cody voluntarily said, I want out of my contract to go do, to have a, he had a goal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bruh had names written down that he wanted to wrestle. He wanted to get that out the way first before even making money. And I don't even think he knew he was going to make a whole conglomerate. And that's the beauty of going out on a limb. You know what I mean? Not knowing what the fuck going to be your next meal. You feel me? And then making that shit work. So Ziggler, he got fired. And look, the thing is, man, when you're in WWE, I think you can like make an impression. Ziggler ain't making an impression in almost 10 years. You see what I'm saying? Whatever LA Knight did with Bray Wyatt made him who the fuck he is.
Facts. I'm
sorry. LA Knight came out, he put the little, gimmick on, old Bray Wyatt. Like, dude took, because he even said, I was supposed to have just been jobbing out for Bray Wyatt in that whole program. Mm-hmm. But he made it his. And it connected with the people. So after that, debacle of Uncle Howdy jumping on whatever. And it's like, after that, that's when it was hell. Hey, remember? That's when our podcast was first starting.
Yeah.
And I was like, who the fuck is this dude? I don't remember them first Jones. I was like, man, for nah.
Yeah.
It went from that to L.A. Night. Yeah, like that's how you organically build your shit. And you can do it even when you constrain. Dolph Ziggler, he didn't do it.
I don't think he was no longer given a platform to do it. Because when you get back and you're pushed into NXT,
Look what Baron Corbin did with that. Look what Finn Balor did with that. That could have been a blessing for Ziggler, bruh.
Baron Corbin is on his way out. He ain't coming back to the main roster. I'm surprised he's still there, to be honest with you. But
he the champion. He the tag team champion, man.
No, please. What you call it is about to leave his ass behind. He done. Corbin said, man, come on, give me something before I. All right. We got you.
Man, that's fucked up, man.
Nah, but
niggas have went back to NXT and came back. Like Finn Balor.
They have. But usually when you backtrack like that, you on your way out. But there's not many people. There's been really nobody in this industry that has ever been compared to Shawn Michaels except Dolph Ziggler. And that's a big statement.
Yeah, but was it because of his organicness, or he started to hear it and he fell into it a little more?
No, I think just like all the tiny guys, McMahon lose interest in them and he put them to the back. And he be one of the motherfuckers that be helping the other people up. You be seeing them get into a brawl. And Ziggler be like, no. He becomes one of those guys. And then slowly but surely, they're like, Ziggler, oh yeah, damn, okay, he could fight such and such and lose. Like they did Apollo Crews. That's a damn shame what they did to Apollo.
They had my man come up as Apollo Crews, then turn the nigga to an African, and then sent them back. Then
the worst accent I've ever heard in my life. There was nothing organic about that shit at all.
And I think Apollo Crews could actually be a main eventer if given the right gimmick. Don't
That's the thing with
racist. Don't give me some racist shit.
Right. That's the thing with him.
Why would y'all? This what I don't get about old WWE. And Vince McMahon and all that. Like, hold on, y'all. Y'all know for a fact that y'all presented this man on a prominent level to where he was talking like a fucking American.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go let him go away for a couple months, then bring him back. Like, we ain't gonna remember this man got a straight up English accent.
Right.
At least y'all started off with Kofi. Then Kofi had the Jamaican Joan at first.
Yep, Jamaican me crazy. Yeah, CM Punk said that shit when he seen him. And I was like, oh shit, he was Jamaican, wasn't he?
And Lana, she started off as the, Russian, which they are
newly divorced.
They are, boy, I know her DMs. I know her DMs but a bunch of wrestlers, of wrestling dude like, hey, I heard you.
Right.
Hey, bruh, Lana is my goodness gracious.
Rusev's about to make a WWE comeback now.
He probably got some DMs too, man.
Oh yeah.
You know? But the thing is, man, it's crazy out here in these wrestling streets.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna wrap it up because we've been up here for like an hour and a half, man. Look, I want to say this though. I do want to say this. I was very adamant on this title. The Rock has saved WrestleMania, you guys. The Rock, I'm sorry. The Rock is one of the greatest human beings on earth. And I think I'm always ride with The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
If he runs for president, I will vote for him. Just because he's The Rock. I don't give a fuck what his policies are. He's The Rock. And he means well.
Rock for president.
Rock for president, baby. Y'all see the background. The thing is, man, on the reels, man, Rock ain't have to do none of this. Rock is a billionaire, probably, and he's having fun. I'm having fun. We're having fun. This podcast is having fun. A lot of people are starting podcasts now. You notice that? Like, a lot of motherfuckers is coming up into wrestling now. Like, bruh.
There's a
Now
lot to
it's
talk
cool.
about.
The Rock said it. He's making it cool again.
To talk about.
Go ahead and get some last words, player.
It's exciting.
Yes, it is.
And like I said, these WrestleMania tonight, WrestleMania is going to be emotional, and I'm here for all of the fuckery that's about to take place.
Oh my!
Oh man, it's going to be a lot. This is going to be a lot.
I'm gonna be going through it, bro.
Yeah.
I mean that Discord gonna be fucking crazy.
Popping.
Woo.
Popping.
But I am glad they got 2 nights now because man, I was struggling with that 7.
Oh yeah. That's like trying to stay up doing them 3 hours of Raw or SmackDown. Yeah.
Like, they need to turn that shit back to 2 hours, man.
Shit. Yeah, they do.
But that's all we got, people. We're gonna be back up here. We trying to stay consistent out here, but we do have lives, and we try to, you know, and this ain't paying us what we wanted. If it was, you see us up here every goddamn day. But at the end of the day, y'all make sure y'all stay unplugged. That's my other shit. Matter of fact, yeah, y'all do stay unplugged from false narratives because there's a lot of false narratives in this wrestling game. And on this show, we talk about inside the storyline though. But stay inside the storyline, and my man is about to tell you where you can find us at. Let's go.
Don't forget to follow us on TikTok, Inside the Storyline, Twitter, Storyline Inside, Instagram, and Storyline.podcast. Don't forget to click the like button. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. Drop a comment in the comment section. And most importantly, don't forget to ring that motherfucking bell.
I know y'all hear us say this. Ringing that bell gets you all of the videos.
Yeah.
All of the videos. Like, all of them.
If you mess with us, that bell is gonna notify you when we go live, when we drop a video, a short, or whatever.
So when you hear us say ring that motherfucking bell,
that's
what it mean, man. It's gonna say, and I know YouTube gives you the runaround. You're gonna hit ring the bell, bam. You're gonna ring it. It's gonna say all videos. You go hit all videos. Just tap it again. Just tap it. This will be 2 taps, and that helps us out. We're trying to build this, man. We up to, I think, 400, just over 400 subscribers right now. We're trying to make that 1,000 subscribers before the summertime. Let's do it. It's up to you guys. We are very entertaining. We give our opinions, and we don't sugarcoat anything. And we talk wrestling. That's what we do. That's all we got. We will catch y'all on the next go round. Y'all be safe and always speculate and always make your predictions, baby. This is professional wrestling. Anything can happen. I'm out. Peace.